Hello everyone, it's Andy Glenn here. Welcome you all to another Sharks TV podcast. Round signings, and it's just been announced in the last hour or so. It's Connor Henderson and he's here with me now. Connor, how are you doing?
Good, Andy, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. Great to see that you've signed. How does it feel to be a Shark again?
I'm honoured as always. I love playing for the Sharks. I feel at home here, and I think a lot of the other players do, which is why they've signed back as well, so I'm happy.
How did the signing come about?
Well, Craig Peacock messaged me about a month ago. And where was I? I think I was just about to go to Germany for the Euros, and then he messaged me the week before that. So I was packing my suitcase, and then it was quite a nice because like before I went, I was like, what's happening with the hockey? But I didn't want to like push and then text. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many other folk that are needing thought about. So I let it flow, and then he texted me out of the blue. So I was happy.
And that was it, done and dusted.
Yeah.
Now you went off to the Euros.
I got to the airport and my passport expired next February, so I thought it was all right. But because I was travelling from a non-EU to an EU country, the date of issue of my passport was 10 years and 1 month, so it was over by 1 month. So I messaged to anyone going to an EU country, your passport needs to be issued less than 10 years ago.
So did you get to go to Germany?
I did, but 5 days later than expected.
Oh no!
So,
what games did you miss? Did you miss the Germany game?
I missed the Germany game, thankfully.
But the Germany game was the opening game of the tournament.
I know. But I managed, me and my dad went and we got tickets for the Switzerland game. Right. So it was all worth it. Like,
did you enjoy it?
It was really good. It was a good atmosphere. Like,
it felt even better being a Shark there.
Exactly. But yeah,
it was good. It's great to see you signed. You had a good season last year. Looking at elite prospects, it says 1 goal, 6 assists. Your thoughts on that?
I think it wasn't the most defensively productive season, but I mean that's okay. It's kind of like a change of role. Like I'm not getting as many minutes on ice, so I tend like the more minutes you get on ice, the more chances you get to be offensively productive. So it's about kind of learning to be better defensively, and then taking pride and maybe not getting scored against or blocking and shots and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm happy and like learning new ways of playing and.
Well, I was having a look back at your stats, as I said, and you probably covered 200 games last season for the Sharks. And that would be your 200th game. One of these games last time would be. It looks like you got about 220 there or thereabouts for the Sharks.
How's it?
Right?
That's pretty cool.
According to Elite Prospects, which is not always the most accurate.
I think it's wrong because I was sure I got 100 goals last season.
I think the camera missed most of them as well.
Exactly. But no, I didn't know that. So 220, that's not bad. But it
looks good in Elite Prospects, apart for the 10 games that you played with Leeds. What was that all about?
Yeah, I think Joe kept phoning me and I didn't answer the first 25 times, and then I ended up answering, and I thought, right, I'll go down.
Just for 10 games? Just to get them off my back?
And then COVID hit, and then that was that was a strange time, so the hockey was put on hold for about a year and a half. So,
But the vast majority of games you've played here, and another season now.
I think there's a reason for that. Like, I like the coaches and the local boys, and we tend to get imports that are really personable and down to earth. And now John's coming in, and the owners are bang on as well. Like it's easy to accept an offer to come back here. So,
and the fact that you've just said that you scored 100 goals last season means that they're looking for 100 goals this year. 100 points will do. some of the old guard have changed though. The last is the dressing room going to be different this year, Connor?
Possibly, but change isn't always a negative thing. It can have positive aspects as well. It's just like learning new ways of communicating and who's gonna be a leader and get their message across. So it's sad, but it's also exciting. So it just depends what way you look at it.
Are you going to miss your buddy on the bus? You and Peanut talking absolute mince on the bus.
Well, I think my brain cells will probably recover, like so.
Well, you say your brain cells will recover post Ross Murray, but I don't suppose you happened to see Joe Coulter sign an interview that he did with me the other day there.
I've not seen it yet. No. I'll definitely watch it.
He was full of. He was saying how much he enjoyed the podcasts, and I'm saying, well, did you watched all of them? After I played the few games, I watched them all. And I said, well, did you see the Christmas quiz? And he said, he says Coco was great in the Christmas quiz, wasn't he?
That's nice, to say.
And he said, his football knowledge was great. Pity doesn't ken as much about hockey.
That's brilliant.
So you've got a bit of time to think up. I get back to Joe in the next 5 minutes before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
But he'll be entertaining in the dressing rooms, and he's got a shed load of knowledge as well, hasn't he?
He does. He's done well with the coaching, and even when he was coaching the juniors way back, like all the kids loved him, and he's got a good rapport with people of all ages. And I message him, I phone him near enough every week, even when he was away. So I like chatting to him, and hopefully he can teach me something about hockey.
Well, he said, hee-haw, so let's see if he can do that. He's maybe the natural replacement for Peanut in the bus.
I think so. He'll be able to galvanise us and have a laugh as well as know when to be serious. So
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to playing with him and seeing him every week.
Yeah, I mean, looking back in last season, what was your highlight?
Probably I would say, did we play Hull on New Year's Eve?
I think that was the away game.
Beating Hull on New Year's Eve in Hull was good. Very good, and the bus on the way back was a good laugh.
I think they were talking the talk before the game. So yeah.
I mean,
did they delay the face-off on that one? Just a bit of gamesmanship going on, all sorts of stuff. Was there not?
I don't know.
Can't remember if it was that one or maybe another one.
They could have maybe given us free coffees or something, because time is money. That's delaying. That's delaying the game. That's time.
And they never even give you a free coffee.
Nah. So maybe we'll see what happens next time. But I think that was probably the standout moment, because it was coming off a long run of games.
We went on a bit of a run round about then, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were looking really, really good.
That's it. It's like, was it the first, quarter of the season? It was, if say you took that out, obviously you can't just take it away, but it was, if you did, our finishing the league would have been maybe a couple of positions higher. So
I think I've said it. I think I've said it in the podcast before. We'd love to scrub those first 7 games, but there's no shortcut. You just had to go through that different level, new team, the different speed. I mean, even the fans were getting used to it. The whole pace of the game. It's just one of these things you had to go through. Yeah. But this season, no excuses.
No, not at all. Right from the get go, has to be done, and it's easy to talk, but it's just the actions that need to be implemented to get going right from the start.
You keeping yourself fit over summer?
Yeah. Since Craig texted me, been going to the gym about 3 or 4 times a week and just watching what I'm eating.
Getting yourself ready. I'll not be long. They're laying new ice down there just now, so it's almost a little step that we're closer to the start of the season, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll go and have a look. I'll get myself a coffee at the cafe and go and watch them, see how they're getting on.
Oh, absolutely. What are you looking forward to most this coming season?
Just pushing on as a team, just playing exciting hockey as a team, and then achieving greater success as a team.
Well, you know what we're going to do in a wee minute. You're going to give a message to the fans as we always do. But there's one question I need to ask you. It's a serious question.
That's it.
You're going to come back for the Christmas quiz this year?
Yes, 100%.
Excellent. That's the main question that I wanted to hang. You're signing for the Sharks. Are you coming back for the Christmas quiz? Congratulations on signing, Connor. And the last word is to you, to the Solway Sharks fans.
Thanks for your support. It's much appreciated. It was good numbers last year, and can't wait to see you all again soon. And yeah, thank you, and thanks, Andy.
No problem. Thanks to everyone who's watched. We really appreciate it. You know what I'm going to say? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It's really appreciated. This is Andy Glenn saying cheerio.